Hey, this is Dr. Green with Momenta Chiropractic, and today we're going to go over what we call the figure 4 stretch. And we're going to go over it two ways, lying down and also seated. This is a great stretch for being able to take away some of that discomfort in the glute that we get sometimes associated with back pain, or even conditions like sciatica where the pain runs down the leg or is pretty strong in the glute. So we're going to start with the lying down version. So we're going to lay on our back. And the reason that it's called the figure 4 stretch is because in order to stretch that piriformis or gluteal muscle there, we want to make a figure 4 with our legs. So we're going to keep one leg out and then cross that other leg so that the ankle on that side rests just above that knee. Then what we're going to do is we're going to help ourselves by placing our hands underneath that leg there, just underneath the knee, and then we're going to let this leg relax as we pull that leg closer to us, and we should feel a good stretch kind of in the back side of the hip, almost in the corner of the glute there. All right, when we're there, we're going to take a few breaths all the way out and relax into that stretch rather than trying to fight it and kind of contract that muscle there. Okay, so that is the lying down version. For the seated version, I'm going to use the stool here. Very, very similar. All we need to do is be able to get into that same kind of figure 4 position. So we're going to put one leg over the other. Instead of letting yourself kind of round and come forward, typically what happens if we have this type of pain, typically the back doesn't like to be flexed. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, and then we're going to allow our weight to kind of shift forward, and we should feel that same sort of stretch going through the low back, making sure that we're not rounding, right? To really feel it, we have to kind of shift weight forward, keeping our back straight. We want to put a little bit of pressure on the outside of the knee here, just a tiny bit, pushing it down and then pulling forward, and that way we'll get the most stretch out of that position there. So again, this is something that we use all the time to help with tension in the hip that comes from back pain or even conditions like sciatica. So give it a try, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments. Thanks.